Hello. Hello, friends. Welcome to the show again. I'm Citizen Oluwatosin, and we're back on the show, Citizens Talk. We are citizens of Nigeria, and so we occupy the highest office in the land, the office of the citizens. So it is our responsibility to uh, contribute, especially to the politics of our country, Nigeria, because irrespective of where we are in the world, the politics and the policy of Nigerian government affect us as individuals, as Nigerians, as individuals that carry the green passport. So, for this reason, we have to contribute to the politics and the policy of Nigeria, especially for those of us that lives in the UAE and having the problem we have now of work permit for close to a year now. In the next couple of days, in the next 11 days, it will be 1 year since we have the work permit issue. And if we have a competent government in Nigeria, this issue will not prolong for this much. So that's why we have to contribute to the issue of politics, especially that's happening in Nigeria. Um, some 2 3 weeks ago we talk about some guys that are broadcasting fake news about Nigerians in UAE. And after the show that day, that same day, midnight after the show, we have our page hijack. The page was hiked, and it takes several hours before we could bring back the page. And because of this, since this issue, we have had complaint from fans, from friends that usually join the show and watch us, that they don't get notification when we are online again. And since then, we also observe that the viewing capacity has reduced drastically. As a matter of fact, I could only operate my Facebook to the fullest some 2 3 days ago. I wasn't able to share, comment, and all that. And the same thing with Prof. He wasn't seeing the page and all that. So we will look into this, we will observe this for a while. If Facebook is not favorable, then we have to move the show to YouTube. Um, Testimony from people that have similar shows have shown that YouTube is more friendly. It helps, cannot be easily hacked because it is Gmail, and Gmail need a double clarification or double login before you can log into a Gmail account. So if YouTube will be more secure for us, then we will just move the show to YouTube instead of Facebook, because we are tired of people hiking our accounts, because we are just here to say don't spread fake news about Nigerians in UAE. Welcome to the show. If you're joining us, please help share this video so that our fans that are not seeing the notification can see you sharing it and can join. We suffered this some weeks ago when some a bastard in my mind, but make I not talk am. When some Nigerian politician will say some prof, what they call them? Some uh,
Vagabonds,
not even vagabonds,
miscreants.
miscreant. Yeah, that's the English. Is this some miscreant? So where we have some miscreant, I hike our page. It was a serious battle because they hike our page, hike my Facebook, also my personal my personal account also. And for hours we cannot post, we cannot comment, we cannot send message, and they were in control of the Facebook. This is my cup of tea for hours. But we thank God that within 24 to 48 hours we are able to get the account back. And since then we see that the show suffered a lot of dragging. people don't see. Some people will call me after the show or in the afternoon, say they don't see notification again. They usually see notification when we're online. Moving forward, let's bring Prof into the show. He's been sitting majestically tonight. Uh, Prof, you are looking good tonight. What happened? And the way you are sitting so majestically, Ejawashi, Baba Ejawashi. How are you doing tonight, Prof?
All right. Good evening, everyone. Home and abroad, in Dubai, Sharjah, or the Emirates. Good evening to you, and good evening, senior citizen. Thank you for this opportunity to be on the show again. We want to welcome you all, and we say thank you for joining us again. Please, as our culture on this show, help us share it, invite others, let them be aware that the citizens are back again. Yeah, it was true. The page was hijacked, and with all efforts, we were able to put it back. So, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for joining us. Kindly share the show with your friends, all the groups you belong to. Thank you.
Yeah, help us share the show, share it to the WhatsApp group you belong to, share it to the Facebook group you belong to, share it on your timeline also. Um, we are here as citizens of Nigeria. We are here coming live once in a while, not daily again. Once in a while, and to share information regarding Nigerians living, working in UAE. And also, we are talking about Nigerian politics, especially as we have the 2000, 2023 election coming up very soon because we are of the opinion, we believe that the problem we have as Nigerian citizens in UAE should not prolong this much if we have a good governance. And that is why tonight we are talking about the topic uh, should power go to the Igbos? Should power goes to the Igbos? Nigerian, we have three major ethnic groups. Before we move forward, let's acknowledge the presence of some of our friends that joins already. We have um, Kablata Bello is joins already. We have AGK Oga AGK. How you doing now? I say greetings, Mr. Citizens, and we have we have also Mr. Ogunleye Olamilekan. Oga Shewa, báwo ni dé Shewa Dada. We have also Mr. Timothy who is joining, and we have the beautiful Winnie. Madam, how you dey? Madam has been running riot on Facebook regarding Peter Obi. I think you need to collaborate with Prof. Prof is also Peter Obi Tokantara. Body and soul, Peter Obi. Good job there, guys. When we see something good, it is our responsibility as citizens to project that we see that is good and will be beneficiary to fellow citizens. So you are doing a good job, Madam Winning. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Please don't stop. Keep pushing for the awareness for people to get their PVC and also to vote in the right candidate in the coming election. We have also joined us Rotimi Oloye or Oloye, one of the two. Oga Rotimi Shewa Dadaba on day. And also Sunday Godwin. We have Johnny. We have Johnny joining us. We have Michael. Uh, we have a contributor on the page also. Uh, Yusuf, Jumai Adebisi. She had a birthday, I think, last week. Yeah, and that was posted on the page. Madam, how you there? How was work today? We have Friday also joining us. We have Emeka. We have a lot of friends here already. They are joining us. Welcome to the show. You're all welcome. We have Michael. We have where's that? Ade Adewoye. Ade Midiwura. Oh, Ade Midiwura. That's a lovely name. Actually, Ade Midiwura, that's my daughter's name too. Ade Midiwura. That's a good name. That's good. And we have Blessing Akinawu. We have Blessing also joining us. Thank you, friends, for always supporting the show. And as you're joining us, please send us a comment and also help share this video. We're talking about why it should be the Igbo's turn. Prof, you should help us dive into that. And do you think why do you think the power should move to the eastern part of the country? Some political parties are saying the power should move southwest. They are saying it should move to the south. And in that south, they are saying they are biased. They are not saying southeast or southwest. They are saying south because when we have south, we have southeast and southwest. So, Prof, where do you think the power? Why do you think the power should move to the Igbos?
All right, good evening, everyone. Once again, we welcome you to the show. And my senior citizen, Luatosin, I know say you don't dey behave like your this thing. Make I no talk. Okay, so on the issue of power, well, if you would ask me, um, there is a saying that whoever that we come to equity must come with a clean hand. So for me, there is no point calling when a pot is calling kettle black. So the thing is, why must it be that okay, this power is circulating between they will either say Muslim Christian tickets, they will either say Yoruba Hausa tickets. So I've been asking myself, why must it be Yoruba or Hausa? Is it that Igbos are not competent? Is it that they cannot rule or what? So for me, let's drop sentiments and let's face the reality. If we say we are one Nigeria, then there should be fair, you know, let the game be fair to everyone. Yoruba have done presidents, Hausa have done, Yoruba have done, Hausa have done. Then let it go to the southeast. Let them do it. As a matter of fact, this thing is not tied to one region and should not be done like that. We should allow individual to play their game rather than saying that it is going to the north or it is going to the Yoruba like Tinubu said, the Milokon. It is not Iwolokon. Now, the Igbo should even be the one singing the song that the Milokon. Okay, am I rooting for Igbo? Yes. Am I rooting for Peter Obi? Yes. Because I saw competency. What I can say is competency. I personally, I love the Igbos in the sense that anywhere they go to, the spirit of commercialization is always in them. They are always ready to, go into business. And before you know it, that area is developed. Except we want to deceive ourselves. We must face the truth. We must say the reality. Igbos are developing anywhere they go to. We know some might derail, but the larger chunk of Igbos that I know, they are industrious, they are economical, and they know how to improvise. And this is what we want as a country. We want a country of radical industrialization, a country of radical economical value. This is what we are saying. Yorubas are known to be readers of books or something. Books will not sustain us. It is not by being a professor, it is not by being a lecturer. We need people that can develop Nigeria. I'm sorry to say, the Northerns have been known for what they know how to do most. I don't want to create chaos, but we all know what the Hausans, what they know how to do. So, well, the thing is, if you are privileged, you would have seen lots of the Hausas by the roadsides. So it's their major business. For the Yorubas, our major business is to go to school, to read. At the end of the day, what can we show for it? But for the Igbos, they would rather want to invest, build something, create something, solve problems. And don't get me wrong, I am not saying the Igbos are the only one that can solve problems. I'm not saying that the Yorubas are not creative, but very few. If we compare the percentage, it is So in my own view, in my own opinion, the powers were no problem. The thing is, the power should go to the Igbos because I want a fair game. I want a fair political game. And the person that I feel is competent at the moment is Peter Obi. This is not an online campaign for him, but this is a general discussion. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want people to be able to see beyond the sentiments in front of us. If we truly desire a better Nigeria, then we should be ready to go for it. What has Tinubu done as a Yoruba president? Like they want him to be the president. In his time as governors, what has he done? What has Atiku or the people there, what have they done? So, guys, we need to
Prof, we will not allow you to turn this show to Peter Obi campaign show. Mhm. If you and your obedient people, if you now want advert, you guys will pay on the show. So we will not allow you to turn this show to Peter Obi campaign grant. Already we have comments coming in, and I love comment coming from Olusegun. Olusegun said, no solution to Nigeria again unless we depart. If Peter Obi win next year election, they won't give it to him. Olusegun, I love your contribution very well. Thank you for your contribution. But I want to tell you that you are by your name Olusegun, so let me speak Yoruba so for better communication. And I hope the Igbos will not get angry and other uh, good will not get angry. Ẹran èsì lẹ̀ ń jẹ lọ́bẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin o, ẹran èsì òun ni ẹ̀ ń jẹ lọ́bẹ̀. For translation, that means you are on an expired information. Mr. Olusegun, you are on expired information. If if a good number of the youth and the people will vote for Peter Obi, it is not possible that he will win the election and it will not be given to him. We are not in a military regime. We are not in. We are not. This is not 1993. The world we live now is more advanced. It's more porous. And we are not in 1993 that an election will be annulled. We are not there. The people are more civilized now. The world itself is more civilized. Democracy and the world. The present president now, won against an incumbent, and he was given power. So if another party will win against him, he will not dare retain power or annul the election. Forget whatever shenanigans they have been practicing for a while. They will not dare do that, especially if the overwhelming number of the majority of Nigerians vote for Peter Obi. And that is why we encourage people to go get their PVC and vote right. On this platform, we have not yet start saying a particular candidate. As time goes on, we will be moved to do that because we cannot stay on the fence. During the course of the week, I've made some posts on Facebook, and some of our friends have said this is a public page, this is the page for everyone. You shouldn't use this page to promote a particular candidate. But we will not go with that. We are waiting for all the candidates to choose their vice endorsed so that they will be fully ready and face the campaign. And then we will choose a candidate that we want the page to support. The reason is this: we cannot stay on the fence. We cannot stay on the fence, especially on the position or the stage, the situation we have presently in Nigeria. We cannot stay on the fence. Let everybody identify with who they support.
Let me just say this. One thing is synonymous to Labour Party, and if you have been following the trend,
Oga, you will not come and don't come and turn this place to Labour Party campaign. No, no, we will not allow you. Relax first. Just
I,
calm
I,
down.
I'm just trying to clear Mr. Olusegun that the thing is, number one, if you remember when Dr. Olusegun Mimiko campaigned, contested under the party with the late Olusegun Agagu, it was a victorious battle because the people were enlightened. The people, they knew whom they wanted and they stood by him. So for me, never say never. If Labour Party do their work right, if Peter Obi do the assignment well, if they win, victory is certain.
Okay, Mr. Olusegun is saying something here. I like him because he seems versatile with the Nigerian politics. The only thing is he seems versatile with Nigerian politics. He says, "Sir, my brother, did you forget Osun State election? Adeleke won, but they didn't give it to him. For your information, Adeleke did not win that election. Mr. Olusegun, if you're still watching, and for everyone that is watching us, Adeleke did not win that election. Now, the reason is this: I will tell you, that election become inconclusive, and that election also is one state election, not the general election. So, in the first place, we cannot compare it with Peter Obi election because it's not a general election. That is one. Secondly, is Adeleke won on the first election before it become inconclusive, and they had it was inconclusive because they couldn't have election in some local government or some towns, and they had it later. Now, before the date of the later election, they tried to buy one of the key man in APC that time, which is Omishore. So Omishore denied his party, APC and PDP, and brought all his people to APC. Omishore denied his party, PDP, and brought all the people to APC, and that is how they were able. The APC was able to get that election, and Omishore was promised, because that time Omishore had a case with EFCC. Oga, you are dealing with those that know Nigerian politics a little, not too much, a little. And Oshun that you are talking about is my state. I'm Ojesaman, Ojesanimere, Onyanime Eje. So Omi Shore had issue with EFCC. They promised him they are going to drop that. They have since dropped that, and they compensate him further by making him the Secretary General of APC. So Omi Shore's case cannot be likened to this one. Adeleke didn't win. Oh, don't go and Adeleke win. Oh, no, no. Adeleke didn't win that election. On the first one, Adeleke won before the election had become inconclusive. Then before it becoming before they run the inconclusive one, they buy one of the key man of PDP, which is Omishore. They bought him to APC, and with that, the vote was gotten. So don't get it twisted. Love is a beautiful thing. We have a good friend here, Emmanuel Jr. He says someone said, change Peter Obi to someone. Say like I'm not getting this. Change Peter Obi to someone. Say like Rochas. Igbos will vote for another candidate. This time around, it's more about competency and it's more about competency, and this is the most political. This is the most politically woke generation in the history of Nigeria. That is debatable. Everyone can't be deceived because they all know and understand what they want in a leader. Thank you very much for this beautiful contribution. And see, in the coming days, we'll be talking. See, una wey be obedient people, more na relax, more na calm down. Me, I just need to be convinced to a level. See, where we go enter this shokoto, where we go put leg, people go fear, then go run. Because see, in the last in the 24 in the 2014 2015 election and campaign, I have been active in Nigerian politics for 10 years now. So I was very active then. When I came to UAE, the brother that we came, he said, he checked my phone and said, I was using Blackberry. He said, she phone, Lufin da Jonathan Lam. Now, in the 2014-15 election, it was people talking on behalf of Buhari, not Buhari talking himself, people talking on his behalf. Things he cannot ordinarily do, they were saying he's going to do it. People talking on his behalf. Now, the good thing I love about Peter Obi, for now, I'm not supporting him for now. The good thing I love about him that he is the one talking. So, and internet doesn't forget. We the people also, we don't forget. So when he eventually become president, he cannot perform. We are going to be bringing all those things he's talking. Now he's everywhere. Like he can talk, he can do permutation, he can do this, he can do that. No problem. But the good thing is this. He is the one talking. And he's not only talking because election is coming. He's been talking before even this election and campaign comes in. So that's a good thing about him. So to buttress your comment, Emmanuel Jr. Emmanuel Jr. is our good friend. He has said he's going to come and kidnap us. We are going out without him. So to buttress your point, we have Peter Obi has displayed a level of competency that has made a lot of people to fall in love with him, and that is good. In the coming days, we will be letting you know also. Someone is saying, okay, bros, I was in Osun State then. Okay. Someone is saying, well done. Rose Gold is saying, well done. Baba you just a man. I'm just a man. You this Obi issue self, you guys just focus on the South as if only the South vote will be counted. We are not focusing on the South alone. And if you are following the trend of Peter Obi, you know not only the South are supporting him. So Ibrahim Mustafa, you have a good point there, but we are not focusing on the South. We are saying that it is the turn of the Igbos to be president. The reason is this: Yoruba have done it. Hausa stroke Fulani have done it. The Igbos, we have not have them do it. In the six geopolitical zones in Nigeria, only two is missing, and that is the southeast and the northeast. That is why they were about giving it to Ahmed Lawal, because Ahmed Lawal, that's the Senate president, is from the northeast. So only these two geopolitical zones are left out, the northeast and the southeast. So, and this time around that we have a competent person running from the southeast, we think that uh, we should allow him. But it is sad when we have somebody in pray in the place of Father Mbaka. Let's move the conversation there.
All right. It is, it is really surprising that I removed the father without apology. Uh,
Njolibe.
because when you see such, in the first place, it is a misplaced priority for him coming to say, don't vote for Peter Obi. He's a stingy man. He's this, he's that. It is none of your business.
You say you remove the father. You know, I have not called him Mbaka. Torí jọ́tàn bí wọn fi father sórúkọ ẹ̀ náà.
Exactly. He's a yeah, Baka. That's what I even call him. Because I don't know how to put the N that is in the front of it so that I will not remove my teeth. His name is Eye Baka. Why must you be doing up and down? Must you talk? No. See,
Àgbàlagbà àbí? Àgbàlagbà àbí?
he's a young guy. He's a young guy. You are the senior citizen.
Kò tẹ̀ dàgbà ju dáàdi ẹ̀ lọ gan. Ìbá àjàgbàlagbà. Ṣó dàgbà ju bàbá ẹ̀ lọ ni?
Exactly. So the thing is, apologies to you, the followers of Eye Baka.
Apology, no apology to anybody. If anybody is supporting Ibaka, Father Mbaka, if anybody is supporting him now, that person, I will not mean if any means on got you that. But
Exactly.
who even nobody for now, no, even those that are supporting him, those that are going to his church, even his diocese, his Enugu diocese, they have they disown him with
See?
his statements.
See?
So apologies to who? No apologies to anybody. No apologies to anybody. Everyone that will stand on the way of we, the citizens of Nigeria, getting a good country for ourselves, there will not be any apology to such person. I made a post some days ago. Some people are saying they are free to support any candidate they want. Huh? No, you are not free to support any candidate. You are only free to support the candidate that have competence, that can fix the country Nigeria. In the 2019 election, that is how we say people are free to support the candidate they want. And they go support Buhari and bring a disaster the second time. Tamani nǹkan tó wù dìdìrín kó fòkú yẹ ẹ̀ ṣe, ó lè sún jẹ o. If you say na wetin Muron imbecile, na wetin imbecile like make you do with him mama dead body, if you go roast and shop. So we will not allow you guys, only few of you, especially the political rat, the political jobbers, the party loyalists, those that are more loyal to the party than they are loyal to the country, Nigeria. We will not allow you guys to rubbish our country. We will not allow you to bring in another disaster when we are counting for one disaster to leave office. You will now bring in another disaster. No, we will not allow you. If una say suffer no dey tire una, suffer dey tire us. No be say dey. Suffer don't tire us. So we will not allow you. So don't say everybody is free to their opinion. No, you are not free to your opinion in this coming election. If you want to bring a man that is healed, a man that cannot even control the waste product coming out of his body, if you are thinking that's the man you want to bring, or the one that want to sell the country to his friends, the one that stole so much when he's a vice president. If you think you want to bring these people on board, we will not allow you. We are just here counting days and want the coast to clear before we come out fully. I'm not used to staying on the fence. No, last election, we were behind Omoyele Sowore. We are behind Omoyele Sowore last election, using him as DP, follow him back to back to back back. And we expected more from him, but he's not giving that much. Yoruba, Oyibo people say, to whom much is given, much is expected. So we have given much to him and we are expecting much, but he's not delivering that much that we expected. And we, the last couple of days, he came under attack. He was attacking Peter Obi, and that was bad on his behalf. You will not, in my videos I make this afternoon, I posted this afternoon. I said if Shure truly believes in one Nigeria, then Shure should support Peter Obi, because because last year when we were all shouting Yoruba Nation, Yoruba Nation, Shure and his friends were saying it's one Nigeria. So if they truly believe in that one Nigeria, it is the time of IGBOS to be president in Nigeria. If they truly believe in one Nigeria, except they don't believe in the one Nigeria they were talking about. And apart from apart from they believing in one Nigeria, Peter Obi, Sowore, and Shekau, they should join forces together. If Peter Obi, if Sowore and Shekau think they can win the next coming election individually, they are merely deceiving themselves. Peter Obi is getting momentum. Peter Obi can try, but if Sowore think he can win the coming election alone, then he is deceiving himself. He is deceiving himself. It will be best for us, in the interest of the Nigerian citizens, in the interest of prosperity, in the interest of one Nigeria, that Sowore and other alternative party will join together and form a team with Labour Party to push Peter Obi forward, because he's getting momentum seriously now. I don't like to sound like I'm campaigning for Peter Obi yet. I don't know, this man, Prof, is giving me the virus already. I don't want to look like I'm, but he's getting the momentum now. He's getting popularity now, and this is what we need in election. It's about popularity. It's about the numbers. Election is about numbers. It's about popularity. It's about numbers. It's about strategy. It's about the grassroots. It's not about social media noise. It's not about vibrating. It's not about tackling people like Shure is doing. It's not about making your opponent popular. No, it is about strategy to win election. It's about mobilization of people to go get their PVC. I've not seen Shure doing that. I've seen Peter Obi and his team doing that. I know a lot of Shure's team. I've not seen them doing that. I've not seen them raising a mobilization for people to go get their PVC. And that's why I'm more keen to Peter Obi, but not certain for now. Someone is saying he disagree with me. I love disagreement. Oyebanji says, I disagree with you, bros. Everybody have their right to support whoever they want. Okay, whoever they want. The best we can do is to keep sensitizing our people to be on the right side. Remember that this is politics, a game of numbers, conviction, and individualism. Yes, you are right. You are right, boss. You are 100% right. And that is what we are here doing. That is what we are doing. Sanitization. That is what we are doing. That is why what time is it now? Prof is working tomorrow morning and he had to wake up 5 a.m. And this is about 10 p.m. He's not sleeping. That is what we are doing. Sensitization. Telling you why a particular candidate is scoring higher mark. I've just said before reading your comment, I've just said that I have not seen Shure and his team mobilizing people, mobilizing the young generation, the youth, to go get their PVC. And I have seen Peter Obi doing that. Peter Obi and his team, I've seen them mobilizing people to go get their PVC.
It's
So that is sensitization. That is what we are doing. And you say everyone has a right to support whoever they want. No, everybody does not have the right to support whoever they want. I have said before that we have to continually talking to our people. We have to continually influencing others to think right, because we cannot assume that everybody is thinking right. The business remain the same. It's a business of monkey see, monkey do. So we have to continually speaking like we are doing now, sensitization, so that everyone that think Atoli can become the president, we start changing their mind. So we cannot say everybody have right. No, everybody do not have right. Some people even have right. They don't know they have the right. The Senate, the House of Rep, they have a right to remove the president when the country is unsecured. But they don't even know they have that right. So you will see a senator or a representative on the street protesting insecurity. You that you can stay in the house and raise a motion that the president should be removed.
and I feel that's really an opportunity for Sowore to come in. If you feel that yes, you are passionate about Nigeria, go to the Senate. Be the one. If Peter Obi should mess up, raise a motion. Let them remove him. This should be a strategic work for crying out loud. The political system should be strategic. You know, and all we see Showore doing is attacking people. It's made me I got fed up of him. I've said it, I have classified everybody. And I know each and everyone's strengths. We've done the SWOT analysis. So I know if there is Kafagbo, Showore, oh yeah, let's go and do a later. I know his strengths. If we are voting for political aspirants,
No, don't say Kafagbo.
you know,
If you are saying Kafagbo, you should clarify. You know, some people don't understand Yoruba very
okay,
well. They
okay,
will think you are talking about India hem, Igbo. You are
no.
not. You are and you are talking about.
What
Uh,
what I'm saying is, in the strength and capacity of Omoyele Sowore that I reckon with him is that okay, he's agitating revolution now, combating indiscipline from the government. You know, that is his strength. He has the zeal, he has the capacity to confront. That is his zeal. But being confrontational is not enough if you're not political grounded. If you cannot strategize on how you want to run or how to rule, you must be strategic. And looking at Peter Obi in terms of competency, in terms of having something upstairs, in terms of, delivering of the speech, campaign. So the thing is, Peter Obi has his own strengths, and I give it to him. Likewise, others. So for me, I believe in the right sense, if Sowore is ready to drop his ego, let him go for Senate. Let them team up with Labour Party, with Peter Obi or wherever they want to come from. I don't know. Because another thing we must not forget is as much as we are clamoring for Peter Obi, some of us are clamoring for Peter Obi, we must not forget accountability. We are going to hold him accountable for whatever that happens in Nigeria. The same way we canvassed for him, the same way we will hold him accountable. So, in order to
So we need Senate, a strong one.
exactly, we need a very strong Senate, the Speaker, everybody should be in place, should be positioned. There should be strategic movements in case this man wants to do a abracadabra or something. Yes, in such a way that he will not listen to us again. Because some have done it. They cried on the TV, but now they don't listen to people again.
Hmm.
We don't want a repeat.
Oh, there's Sokun lórí television.
Èmi ló kàn ẹgbẹ́ kìíní wá. So it is Igbo's turn now. Ẹgbẹ́ fún wọn, àwọn ló kàn. That is what we are saying. But beyond Igbo, we don't want someone that will not listen to us after the election. So there has to be strategic political structure to caution such acts in case it will come up. So Shawore should get his bearing and know what he wants to do.
All right, thank you very much. We have since spent a lot of time on the show, and we hope the message is passed. Above all, let us all get our PVC. For those that are watching now, will be watching in the future. If you are in Nigeria, please go get your PVC. If you are in UAE, it is not possible for you to get PVC in UAE, but you can influence your people back home to go get their PVC. Now that you are in UAE and you are suffering this much because of work permits, you can organize your people back home in Nigeria to get their PVC and sack those that refuse to fix your work permit issue. Uh, a good message everyone should take home tonight is in the coming election, let us say no to APC and PDP. They have tried enough. They have been empowered enough, and we have tried them, and we have seen that they cannot deliver. And there's no point to reinforce a failure. Let us try the new blood. Let us try the new people. Let us try something new. They fit do am more, they no fit do am more. Let us try something new. Thank you, friends, for hanging out with us tonight. It's been a nice time, and in the coming week, in the coming weeks, we will coming out. We'll be sharing posters with you. I see people don't even ask about work permit, visa, passport, and all on the show again. We have since gone politics. So we will create a special show for UAE updates where we'll be sharing with you new laws, new information, new updates in UAE so that you'll be updated about things that is happening. We understand that a lot of people don't have time for work. They do 9 hours, 12 hours, some people do as much as 14 hours duty standing. So these people don't have the time to surf the internet to get information. So we will be doing all that for you. We will compile the information of the week, bring it to a live show like this. And so the show will be divided into two, UAE update and citizen stock politics. We'll be rolling out the flyers in the coming week, and you will know which day of the week is each show. So whichever one that touches you, you will join. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We will take Prof's closing comment, and I want him to talk about Igbos attacking Igbos. We that are even from other region, we are here clamoring that it is the time for the Igbos. But we have somebody in the place of the Igbos that are attacking themselves, not only in Baka this time. We also have Kanu, what's the that former governor? Kano, what is the name? The former governor. Kalu, not Kano.
Okay.
Kalu. We have the former governor that also is rooting for a Muslim ticket. So we have some guys from the east that are since not also supporting their own person. So in your closing remark, Oji, yeah, God bless you. Oji Uzo Kalu, is also waiting for a Muslim ticket. That guy doesn't met well for Nigeria. Before now, he is saying that power should go to the. He's one of the people that were rooting that power should go to the to the north again if the Igbos cannot have it. And now he have seen a Igbo brother in Peter Obi running for election. He's still not supporting Peter Obi. He's saying that they should go for a Muslim ticket in APC. Well, maybe he's doing that so that APC will fail totally. So, Prof, please take us on your closing remarks so that we end it for tonight. It's late already. I
Well,
have to sleep.
well, the Bible says,
Okay, semi pastor.
uh, that's in, I think, Luke 4:44. For the prophet does not have honor in his own town. And it is a shame to any Igbo attacking Peter Obi this period. Yoruba will say, "Ẹni bá tara ilé ẹ̀ ló pọ̀." You know what that means. You sell him out, and I'm telling you, you're making a very big mistake. This is the time for you to support Peter Obi if others can support him. If others have seen potentials in him, then nothing stops you. And stop being a political, you know, unsolicited loyalist. No one has solicited for your loyalism. Please and please, Eye Baka, go back and correct your wrong. Go and do your assignments right. And for people that are also like you, we are sending you this message to go back and embrace your own people, your own man, Peter Obi, and give him the necessary support. Divided we fall, in unity we shall stand. I close. Thank you very much. I remain Citizen David.
Thank you very much, Citizen David. In my closing, I will take this comment. It seems long, but we will take it because it's a nice comment. And it's coming from, let me just project that. It's coming from Odun, Odun Ayomi, Arowo Deju, saying Shore should join Peter Obi and Labour Party, that Labour Party that's controlled by some set of cabal is insulting on the personality, is insulting on his personality. Mr. Odun Ayomi, you said Labour Party is controlled by some set of cabal. I believe you are still watching. You might want to mention those cabal because we don't know one. So you might want to measure it. Except there's an imaginary cabal in your head you think controls that party. And that is the party that brought Mimiko to power in Ondo State. And what Mimiko did in his years in Ondo State is evidence till now. You might want to check Ondo State and see what he did. So I wonder where the cabals were that time, and they cannot stop him from doing that. And also, you said, where was Peter Obi since 30 years? Shure has been actively fighting the government. It is not about fighting the government. It is about having the right strategy to win election.
That's it.
It is not about fighting government. You can choose to fight the government for 50 years. If you don't have the right strategy to win election, then you have to succor. to the person that have the right strategy to win election. You have to leave when profs talk about ego the last time. I was about to comment that no, don't say that, but because of a comment, I might be tempted to say that. You must now leave your ego that you have been fighting for 30 years. The fact that you are fighting for 30 years does not mean other people weren't doing anything. Peter Obi wasn't there just not doing anything. And Peter Obi have been tested with power, becoming a governor of a state, and he did well. He did well, and people of that state can attest to it. And even as a governor, he's one of the few, very few governors that does not have case with EFCC. So that means he did well. I will take the rest of your comment. I love this comment. You say 30 years Shure has been actively fighting the government. It's not about fighting government. It's about having strategy to win election. I've said that before. All of a sudden, Peter Obi just become the saint or messiah. There is no saint. There is no messiah. No one is angel among us. We are all humans. We are all sinners. So Peter Obi is not just a saint. He's not just a messiah. There is no Messiah among us. Peter Obi is saying what he will do that Buhari didn't say in 2014, 2015, and 2018, 2019. Peter Obi is saying that, and he has done that as a governor. And he said he wants to move Nigeria from a consuming state to a productive state. Aren't you, Mr. Odunayomi? Aren't you enticed about that? Where was his APGA party that made him governor today? I'm sorry to say, Peter Obi is just the same as APC PDP. You lied, you deceived yourself combined because all. Okay, I just realized, don't worry, I'm able to go and do this. Thank you for your cooperation.
It's
Don't
because
worry, don't
I
worry.
okay.
Where was his Abga party that make him governor today? I'm sorry to say, don't be sorry to say anything. Say whatever you want to say with your full shares. Peter Obi is just the same as APC, PDP combined because all his people keep rotating party whenever things are not going their way. And note this, Allah, which one is Allah again? And let me say this, Mr. Odunayomi. Uh, sure, we can, if we are saying that Peter Obi is like APC and PDP, that we are not fair to him as a person. And that's your judgment. I believe you are saying this as AAC member. And that is the problem we have with people. People should be just in their comment. People should be just in their decision making, not because they are loyal to a party. For me, I'm not loyal to any party. That's why I was persuaded times with that number to become AAC member to get their card. I said no. You remember, Prof, the last time also they're about bringing us to take it back and giving us position. I was trying to reject it. I have my reasons. So, if you're saying Peter Obi and Abgada, you are not fair to him. You are saying that they keep rotating. Peter Obi didn't leave PDP because he didn't want the election like others did. He left because he said they are monetizing the primaries. So what are you saying, boss? What are you saying? Let's leave party differences aside. Let us face reality that is before us. Thank you, friends, for hanging out with us. I'm Citizen Oluwatosin, and this issue right here is my cup of tea. We'll see some other time. By God's grace. Have a good night rest.